Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, like always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who grew well and teach you on a sound doctrine. Peace, love, and salutation to you, Akim out there doing work with truth and sincerity. So, Brothers Araya Outlet down here at the GMS Virginia camp, back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The title of this lesson is pretty much going into discipline. All right, and with that being said, us being in this truth, we have to be disciplined. All right. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get the word discipline in the etymon. This is the word discipline. It says penitential. It says chastisement, punishment for the sake of correction. Right. When you read Sirach, the second chapter speaks about, you know, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy heart and mind for temptation, roughly paraphrasing. And then when you read Proverbs, the third chapter, already speaks about the chastening of the Lord. The Lord is correcting us. The Lord is refining his men, okay, as unto the golden wedge of a fear. Why? Okay, so we can be worthy of salvation, man. So with that being said, on a day-to-day basis, we have to basically practice being more disciplined upon ourselves, whether that be, in the spirit or basically being more disciplined, upon our flesh. Okay, Scripture says in Judges 5:11, rehearse the righteous acts, rehearse the righteous acts. All right, so we constantly have to, practice. Okay, we're trying to perfect our craft, right, and we're gonna mess up. Okay, we're gonna fall and so on and so forth. But what we have to maintain, okay, that discipline. All right, it says discipline, physical punishment, teaching, suffering. Right. Scripture says go into patience. Okay. All right. It says martyrdom, martyrdom. Right. And we know what being a martyr is, man. Basically, being a witness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because you're gonna have martyrs within this truth. Okay. Of the elect that may actually have to die, for this thing, man. Basically promoting their body as a living sacrifice, where they physically, have to die or be beheaded, you know, for basically being disciplined by not taking the karagma, okay? Believing upon Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. Okay, that takes discipline, right? Doing your lessons, that takes discipline. Reading, okay, putting off, the desires of the flesh, that takes a lot of discipline, all right? And the average person, okay, who think they know the Lord or think they know, the scriptures and so on and so forth, they think that they have discipline, but truly they don't, okay? Because they willfully, sin. They constantly make provisions of the flesh, or make an excuse of why they're going off, or, they basically disregard the law, statutes, commandments. They disregard Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shem Shai are not in their thoughts, right? It says instruction given, and the Lord gave us instructions via the scriptures, right? It says teaching. Did not the Lord tell, Peter, feed my sheep? If he love me, feed my sheep, right? And it says learning, right? It says knowledge, also object of instruction. And what is the beginning of knowledge? The beginning of knowledge is the fear of the Lord. So if you know about the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, how he operates, when you read the stories, when you read the accounts about our forefathers, all right, and how they show, discipline, okay, and how they show faith, they were put through certain different tests, man. Okay, to test their faith, to see if they have enough discipline to overcome those temptations in the flesh, or to overcome, the hardships or adversities that they were faced with. Right. That takes discipline within the mind. Okay. And it says knowledge. It says military discipline. It says pupil, student, a follower. And who are we being followers of? Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let's get um Salakia. You know, hopefully I spelled it right. This is Luke chapter 14 and I'll start at verse 26. It says, "If any man come to me and hate not his father, his mother, his wife, his children, his brethren, his sisters, yea, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." And what does that pretty much goes into? Meaning that if you're not able to basically put all these things that are important to you on a back burner for Yahweh Yahweh Shai, you can't be the Lord's student. You can't be, a follower of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahshai ultimately. Why? Because you don't have the discipline. You don't have the strength, okay, or the mental fortitude to be able to put, these things on the back burner to serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You don't have what it takes, okay, to tailor your life, okay, into serving Yahweh Shem Yahshai. In the same example, prime example, case in point, when you get a new job, what happens? You have to tailor your whole lifestyle to that job. You have to change your schedule, your diet, okay? When you going to get gas, when you picking up your children, when you going to eat dinner, when you going to eat lunch, and so on and so forth. All right, you got to fix your sleep schedule, because whether you have to work nights or second shift, right, or first shift, right, you're tailoring, okay, your lifestyle to that particular job. And this job of us serving Yahweh Shemi Shai, we have to put everything on the back burner. Okay, so if anything is basically getting in the way of us serving Yahweh Shemi Shai, okay, with all our heart, okay, we have to put it away, or basically we have to neglect it, if you will, right? So we can be serving the Lord, okay, to the best of our abilities, man. All right, and it says, verse 27 is the point. It says, "And whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple," right? And it says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" Right? So we have to count the cost. We have to understand what we're truly a part of when we're serving the Lord, man. Okay? You have to understand that you're going to catch hell. Demons are going to mess with you. You may be fired from your job. You're going to be persecuted. People are going to speak evil things about you, right? But what? We have to constantly put it in the Lord's hands. Okay, we have to trust in the Lord. Okay, to fight for our cause and know that He's a righteous judge and He's going to judge righteously. That takes discipline. Okay, to being able to suffer through all those different things the same way that Yahweh Shai did. Okay, we're followers. The people call themselves Christians, but they don't understand the true meaning of what a Christian is. Okay, you're followers of the anointed. Who is the anointed? Yahweh Shai. So if you're really following Yahweh Shai, okay, you have to ask yourself, what will Yahweh Shai do in this example? And by getting that answer, you read the scriptures, okay, and you apply it to your life, okay, with every aspect, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get, because I already had it on deck. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith." Let's go into the word examine, right? It says, periatso, it says to try whether a thing can be done, attempt, endeavor. It says to try, make trial of, test, right? Trial and error, meaning you're going to make mistakes here and there and so on and so forth. But what, you make those mistakes so you can grow out of it, right? So you can basically perfect, okay, yourself, okay, within Yahweh Shah. You have to perfect your love towards Yahweh Shem Shah. You have to perfect your fear towards Yahweh Shem Shah, your integrity, and so on and so forth. Right? It says make trial of tests for the purpose of ascertaining his quality, right? Quality over quantity. The Lord is not looking for a number of people to serve. The Lord is looking for, okay, the best of the best. And that's the 144,000, right? And it says, or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. It says in a good sense, right? And it says, I'm gonna jump down to verse C. It says to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin, right? Of the temptations of the devil. So we understand, okay, the wiles of the devil. We understand that this world, this society is all gears to basically trying to cause us to go off or pull us away from serving the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shad. All right. So on a day-to-day basis, you gotta examine yourself. You gotta say, okay, hey, okay, I got a certain quota that I need to meet. I gotta have certain goals and standards that I need to set myself, throughout the week. And that whether it be, watching a breakdown, watching certain elders and so on and so forth, taking notes, whatever you need to do, okay, to make sure you maintain that discipline. And there's going to be times where you may slip, this week, but hey, you got to get back into it, speaking to myself first and foremost because it's coming out of my mouth, okay, through the spirit, probably all about Shemi Shai, right? It says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Are you truly in this thing, right? Are you in this thing for the right reasons, right? It says, prove your own self. So you got to prove yourself, okay? If I'm truly in this right thing, what should I be doing right now, okay? I should be watching lessons. I should be studying. All right. With obviously with balance, you got to keep things in perspective because obviously we got jobs and so on and so forth, hobbies and things of that nature, and that's all fine. But at the end of the day, is this your main priority? Right. That's how you prove yourself. Okay. You prove yourself. Uh. Prove to yourself and prove to Yahweh Shemi Ashai that this is truly important to you. Because like jobs or any careers, they say if you wanted to be here, you're gonna be here, right? So if you want to serve the Lord Yahweh Shemi, you're really gonna serve Him, man, right? It says, "Prove your own selves, know ye not your own selves, how that Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobates," right? And what is a reprobate, right? Essentially a bastard, right? Not truly a son of the Most High, right? It says, uh, wait, did I go to the right word? Yeah, reprobates. It says, "Arakokimos." It says, not standing the test, not approved, properly using metals and coins, that which did not prove itself as such as it ought. Unfit, unproved, superiors, reprobate. It says a castaway. It says unapproved, worthless, literally or morally. Right, so you're worthless, okay? And we know that the sons of God are not worthless. It's complete opposite of it. They are worthy, okay? They are going to stand the test, like the scriptures say, man. Okay, like the scripture said, "He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved." So that being said, if you believe that you're the son of the Most High, you're the son of God. Okay, you're a prince of the power. Okay, be it believing on these scriptures and so on and so forth, and having that faith, prove that. Okay, by your works, prove that by showing forth your faith with your works, man. All right, on a day-to-day basis, man. Because the being a Hebrew Israelite isn't, a hot commodity or a trend. No, this is a way of living. This is who we are. Okay, so own that, take pride in it, and do the things that you need to do, being a servant of the Lord and a true Hebrew Israelite, man. All right. What was the other precept that I wanted to get? Oh yeah, Khan. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 20. It says, "For there is not a just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not." Yeah, so we're in this flesh. Apostle Paul said, "I die daily." So that being said, you're gonna sin. Okay? As long as you're in this flesh, these vile, cheap ass bodies, you're gonna sin. Okay, but are you gonna let that deteriorate you from serving the Lord? Are you gonna let that be an excuse of why you can't do the work or why you know you can't pray enough? Or why you can't, study, okay, or anything else. Don't let nothing be an excuse or basically a weight, okay, on your shoulders, okay, to pull you down, man, okay, from serving the Lord. The script. Matter of fact, the scripture said that corruptible Salakia, impressive. Now, Khan, this is a Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9 and verse 15. One of my favorite precepts. Okay, it says, "For the corruptible body, right, this flesh, presseth down the soul, and earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things." So with that being said, hey, this we already at a disadvantage with this flesh. Okay, and the only way to be at a full advantage or overcome it is by tapping into the spirit, man. Okay, tapping into the spirit, tapping in to Yahweh Shemi Shai, seeking Him. Okay, whether that be through a video or reading these scriptures, man. You have to seek the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai. That takes discipline. That takes skill. Okay, that takes patience. You know, it requires a lot of effort, man. Are you showing forth your effort? You know that ultimately goes in and examining yourself. Are you putting forth the effort? Are you actually trying, or are you just going through the motions and just being lackadaisical, being complacent? Okay, are you leveling up? Because we have to grow in this thing. We don't want to be stagnant in the spirit. Okay, we don't want to hide our talent in a napkin, man. Okay, the Lord wants interest, man. So you gotta put, hey, man, you gotta go to work, man. You know. Um, Salaki. Oh yeah, Khan. This is last precept that I want to get. I'm gonna start at verse 25. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 25. It says, "My children, suffer patiently." Right. That goes into the trial of your faith. Right. Suffering. Right. It says, "Suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High." Right. When you read Micah 7, I believe it says, "I will bear the indignation of the Lord." Okay. So we have to bear the indignation. We went off against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So we have to, suffer the wrath. We have to suffer the things of the curses, okay, because we broke the first covenant, man. Okay? And we have to wait for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's mercies. Because what? Like I said earlier in the video, he's a just power, man. Okay? So we have to wait, okay, until he judges our cause, man. All right. It says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. For thy enemy hath persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck." And ultimately, that's what we're waiting on, man. We cannot wait, okay, until our enemies are no longer, okay, pressing down upon us, man. All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 27. It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you, concerning the curses, the hell that we catch, and the demons, and so on and so forth. Everything that you have to endure in today's time and your past life and so on and so forth. Hey, we got to be of good comfort, man. We got to, hey, cheer up, like the elder said, cheer up, okay, because great things are awaiting us, man. All right. It says, verse 28, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more." Right. So we went off, okay, we broke the covenant. So therefore, by default, we need to make it right, okay? We need to cry out to the Lord Yahweh Shemi Yashai for his mercy, man. All right, especially in these times, because you don't know where you're gonna lie. If you don't have faith in the Lord, you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're gonna be through within these latter days, man. Okay, when that MOTB becomes mandatory, when the famine, the pestilence, and so on and so forth that the scriptures speak about, when that time comes in full effect, when the lights go off, you're gonna wish that you seek the Lord 10 times more, man. So now is the time to do that, man. All right. And it says, verse 29, "For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation," man. And that's what you want. You want everlasting joy. You want salvation, but what? You have to endure. You got to examine yourself. You know, it's a thing called a reality check. Okay, you gotta talk to yourself through the spirit. You gotta meditate upon these scriptures and measure yourself through the scriptures. Okay, what am I not doing enough? Am I not fasting enough? When's the last time I fast? When's the last time I read, a couple of chapters? When's the last time I went over a breakdown? When's the last time I got up with a brother, to study some scriptures? Or when's the last time I did a lesson? Okay, and you measure yourself and say, okay, I did this, I did that, I didn't do enough of this. Let me focus on this week and basically build upon that. And that's how you do it, man. So with that, it was just a quick exhortation about examining yourself, whether you be in the faith, and ultimately having that discipline. I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rahaha Kwadash, and double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well on sound doctrine. Peace, love, and salutation to Yakim out there doing the work with truth and sincerity. Until the next time, I want to say, Kwame Asherala, Muwafa and Shalom.